Welcome back to Hacker Hacks, the podcast, where we dive into the latest in cybersecurity and tech news, breaking down complex issues into easy to understand insights. In today's episode, we'll discuss the latest cyber threats from ransomware attacks to the shifting dynamics in cybersecurity laws. Stay tuned as we explore what's happening behind the scenes in the world of hacking security and digital privacy. The US Commerce Department is moving to ban China Telecom's remaining operations in the US due to national security concerns, citing risks from China's access to American telecommunications networks. This follows a cyber attack uncovering a list of phone numbers monitored by the Justice Department. While the ban may be symbolic, it follows previous actions, including the FCC's 2021 revocation of China Telecom America's licenses for providing phone services, citing Chinese government control. CISA, the US cybersecurity agency, faces uncertainty as Trump may reduce its authority if re-elected. Employees worry his administration will scale back efforts like Secure by Design initiatives and weaken election security programs. Tensions with DHS focused on immigration could further strain CISA's mission. Staff fear political interference and possible loss of talent, with some questioning their future under a Trump-led government. Despite this, they remain focused on their work amid growing concerns. Matthew Decker, former CIO at Penn State, received $250,000 after suing the university for failing to meet cybersecurity requirements in contracts with NASA and the DoD, resulting in a $1.25 million settlement. Whistleblower cases are becoming more common in IT. For example, Dell and Iron Bow settled for $4.3 million over contract violations, and Gen Digital, formerly Symantec, paid $55.1 million after being found guilty of overcharging the government. Whistleblowers in these cases receive substantial rewards. Microsoft identified a vulnerability in Windows Defender that could have allowed attackers to disclose sensitive information over a network. The issue related to improper authorization in a global file search was theoretical and no known exploits were reported. Microsoft has since fixed the flaw, confirming that users don't need to take any action to address it. A ransomware attack by the Brain Cipher Group compromised Rhode Island's Rybridge's system, which handles state benefits. Personal information, including EBT card details, usernames, passwords, banking info, and social security numbers may be at risk. Governor Dan McKee warned that data could be released soon. The state has launched a call center for inquiries and is encouraging affected individuals to change PINs or freeze their accounts. Paper applications for benefits are being accepted temporarily. Cloud security startup Wiz, founded in 2020, has raised $1.9 billion and is expanding rapidly. The company, which helps secure cloud services, has seen growth fueled by the AI boom, with 80% of its clients using AI services. Wiz turned down a $23 billion acquisition offer from Google, instead aiming for an IPO. With a $500 million annual revenue and a European expansion, Wiz plans to double that revenue before going public. The company is also focusing on acquisitions and building a federal sales strategy. The CL0P ransomware group has claimed responsibility for exploiting vulnerabilities in Cleo's Harmony, VLTrader, and Lexicom file transfer tools, allowing unauthenticated remote code execution. The flaws CV 2024 50623 and CV 2024 55956 were used in attacks targeting organizations using these products. Cleo released patches urging customers to update immediately. The vulnerabilities were exploited in the wild, and CL0P has indicated it will focus on the affected organizations. CISA has added the flaws to its KEV catalog. El Salvador passed new cybersecurity and data protection laws that critics argue could threaten media freedom and privacy. The laws create a state cybersecurity agency and introduce a right to be forgotten, allowing individuals to request the removal of online information. Critics, including Human Rights Watch, warn that the government could use these laws to censor critical media by claiming content is inaccurate. The law could hinder freedom of expression especially in a climate of government harassment of journalists. That's all for today's episode of Hacker Hacks. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay informed, stay secure, and stay ahead of the latest in cybersecurity. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and join us next time as we continue to explore the ever evolving world of hacking and cybersecurity.